Hey everyone, it's Star Sketch and welcome back to a new video. Sorry I didn't upload anything last week. Kind of took the week to take off. I had a lot of stuff to do behind the scenes. This week I still have a lot of things to do behind the scenes, but I managed to make sure in my schedule to include some YouTube videos. So today and the next video on Thursday will be kind of similar in the sense that we're going to be doing some coloring today in this one, Thursday in my Chill Stoner Fairies. However, what's different today is we're going to be using some watercolors. So this is my Peter Popper Press watercolor set. I actually have two of these, and my boyfriend's grandma actually got it for me like a couple years ago, and I've used it since. Why can I not open it? So you just pop it open like this, and I love this set a lot because of all of these colors, and then there's shimmers, which I also really like. Also, the cool part about this kit is that the brush itself, you can hold water in it, so you don't have to have a separate thing for it. Now, I've not tested out watercolor in this. However, I'm going to do the back page here as we do it. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, get ourselves situated as I do some watercolor. So how is everybody doing? I've missed you guys. I've been kind of doing a lot behind the scenes with different life things. It's just been craziness, and I think it's mostly due to the fact that we are in, we're getting into Taurus season, actually, but we just went through the Aries stellenium, which essentially just like Aries energy boosted to the max in terms of, you know, getting things started, getting our year started in a sense, decluttering, like who else has been like in that mode lately? Because I certainly have been. I've been selling stuff on Depop lately. Had 3 things sold so far, you know, grinding on that. And yeah. Another big thing that I wanted to discuss with you all that is going to be starting up next month. I was going to start a new series in May. However, a big life change came up that I probably will not be ready to do that, and it will be kind of a lot. But I will be part-time moving in with my boyfriend. So if you see me in a different location and whatnot during filming and all of that, that's why. And I can't wait to do like a moving vlog or like a, you know, apartment tour thing. Like, I honestly can't wait. So I'm super excited to show you guys that. Again, I will still be part-time living here, so not all of my stuff is coming with me. Certainly leaving a lot of Star Sketch things behind. I will do a lot of behind the scenes work there, I think. I'll do a lot of filming over at the apartment, so then when I'm back here, it'll just be a lot of like, not as much creating content, but more like, what am I saying, like sort of like prep work and stuff there while I actually get stuff done here. So my upload schedule might become a little bit different. I might be taking a week off again just so that I can get some content done, but then it will be back on a regular schedule once I figure all of that out. But I am super excited for this change. It kind of came out of nowhere, but that's just how life can be sometimes, you know? The best things can just kind of come out of thin air in a sense. Obviously there was some prep work done, especially on my boyfriend's part. Like, he's been saving up. He's been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm just not fully ready to fully move in with him yet, and he's totally understanding of that. So I'm grateful for that. So at least I'll be able to have like 2 homes, and I can still come back and see Teddy and Henry and my family and do all those sort of things. But this will give me a chance of independence and also to see my friends more and stuff, and you know, be with my boyfriend more. Now that we're getting older, we've been together for almost 3 years. It's time to see how we are living together. So that's sort of the next step here. So I'm very excited for all of that. So again, things might be a little bit different moving forward, content-wise and everything, but just rest assured that I am still me. I'm still doing what I love to do. I think honestly it'll just exemplify it more, and I'll be able to have more time to create more things. So that'll be exciting as well. So yeah, I'm just so excited to have like a space to call home in a sense. I mean, I've always called this space that I'm currently living in and always have lived in my home. But it'll be nice to have my own home, because I technically think of this place as like my family's home, if that makes sense, versus I'm so excited to be living part-time with my boyfriend. So that'll be really, really nice. I'm super excited. It doesn't sound like I'm excited. I am. I'm just really tired, to be honest. I took a walk to the library earlier today. I had to drop off a DVD. Been utilizing my library a lot more too. I feel like I've talked about this already, but I ended up getting a library card. So that was awesome. And I've been checking out books. I've been checking out DVDs that I've not seen, and utilizing my app to do holds and stuff. I do want to start going on monthly, just like looking around the library, but I kind of really like doing the hold thing. I don't know, it's like been kind of addicting, and then I just walk over and I pick up my stuff, and it's a really simple process. So I've been liking that a lot. I definitely plan to get a library card over at my boyfriend's library, or at least he can get one that I could use. I'm not sure if I have to be resident of the said state to get a library card. That's a good question, actually. Do I need to be? I'm assuming you have to be a resident. That makes the most sense. So it would probably make the most sense for my boyfriend to hold that card for us to share. But yeah. Utilize your library for sure. That's something that I've been learning a lot lately. Utilizing my resources, not being afraid to go for walks around your town. I know the world can be very scary, and there was a point in my existence, especially over this last year, that I was really scared about walking outside just because of everything going on in the world. But honestly, it's only happening in certain parts of the world, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I can just ignore what's going on. I am not at all. I've actually been like, I can't even get into it right now. I don't want to be like political or anything, but it's just, I felt more comfortable lately. My anxiety has definitely gone down a lot in terms of just getting outside, walking around town and stuff. Like, the thing is, I feel pretty safe in my town, which I can feel very, very proud of that, but I know not everyone is. And so if you can't, I'm super sorry. I didn't want this to go down in this direction. Okay, what else can we talk about? So my 420, let's talk about that. Thank you for those of you that joined my live yesterday. I'm recording this the same day. It's going to be uploaded, by the way. That was super fun. I even went live on TikTok. Now I can go live on TikTok now, and that's been super fun as well. I'm not going to go live super duper often on there. It was just like a trial run thing, but I might start doing like more tarot stuff over on my TikTok as well. And then do live streams of me doing live tarot readings. I just need to build up some content with that for sure. So that's sort of my plan with that. I also have Lemonade and Pinterest. Those have been really fun to be on. I haven't been again, I've kind of taken a break the last week just because I had a lot going on, but I do plan on getting back on that today and tomorrow and the rest of the week. But yeah, and then another update that I wanted to tell you all is I know a lot, not a lot of you actually, it was like 3 of you that were on my root server because I left Discord due to the things going on with them and I didn't really agree with it. So I do have a Discord account now, but it was like literally for like one time with my friends. So it's more of like a just in case thing. But for now, Root for some reason just logged out of everybody's account. Like I went to go like log into it to message one of my friends on there and it wouldn't let me log in even with the saved password that I had and everything. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Unsure if Root is still a thing, but I have deleted it from my link tree and I just don't think that something like that it's the universe is sending me a message of some sort with that. So I think I'm just gonna stick to Lemonade, Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. So those are like my main sort of platforms right now, so if you would like to follow me anywhere on those. Also, my Depop has been popping, like I think I kind of said that earlier. Not for paintings, but just for like other stuff. I'm not just selling paintings on there, by the way, so if you're interested in just like buying my stuff, you could check that out in my Linktree link down below. But yeah, selling some clothes, some hats, some jewelry stuff. I have a mirror on there. Just trying to get rid of some clutter stuff. I think I'm also going to list some of my stuffed animals. As much as I love stuffed animals, I'm only going to be keeping some here and keeping some at my boyfriend's place. A Shadow, though, my sleeping one, will just travel with me to there and back here and stuff, along with my just bag that I bring back and forth with me, aka my like hygiene stuff. I'm just gonna make like a bag of that. Would you guys be interested in a video about living part-time with my boyfriend? I think that would be very helpful, maybe for somebody going through kind of the same situation, but it is very unique situation, so I'm not sure on how much it would help, but if you guys want me to do a video on that, let me know. I'm kind of in the midst of planning how I'm going to do this whole thing, so I could definitely do a video once I plan it out and everything. And yeah, your girl's entering a new chapter of her life in a sense with this new living space and everything. Sorry, I'm also just like, I'm not even like high right now. I'm just like super relaxed. Watercolor lately has been like really helpful with that. And the fact that this is even working is showing me that I can color in these books and other books with watercolor, which I don't normally do. So this is just something I'm doing for fun. But yeah. Oh, I hate that I'm mixing that dark in there. There we go. Mixing that up. What else has been going on? I'm excited for summer. Now that I'll be having kind of a new schedule to my life. I feel like summer will be a lot of fun. Get to spend more time with my friends and everything. And I mean, I start my week thing. I mean, move-in day is on May 8th, so which is already so close. Oh, it's like not even 2 weeks away. No, it is like 2 weeks away. Something like that. Excuse me. But it's just crazy. I have to figure out if I'll be in my parents' place or my boyfriend's place for my birthday, because I'm just genuinely curious. I don't even know when my birthday is this year. Oh, and also because of the move and stuff, there'll probably be way less like concert related stuff, just because those cost money, and right now my boyfriend and I are mostly just focused on our future and stuff, and as much as we love concerts, it's just not really, I don't think, in the cards right now with, you know, the living situation that we'll be in and stuff, so you won't see much of that. However, you will definitely see some more like cheap free adventures, so don't you worry about that. That'll definitely be on the way for sure. But yeah, for this space here, it's mostly going to be focused on like my art studio here. Might have a few things in the other room, but I am gonna be bringing like a hobby bag of sorts with me that'll be staying at that place. So I have some stuff here, so still kind of in the works of all that, but it's kind of a fun process, to be honest. What do I want? I think I want this green. Mix that up. I know I'm probably not doing the best job with watercolor. I'm still learning. One of my biggest flaws is not going from lightest to darkest with my colors, but I honestly don't care. I know technique is important in art, but also art is a form of expression for me. So I don't care if I'm like messy with my art supplies and all that. But yeah. Do the opposite on this one. But how are you all doing? How has your spring been? What have you been kind of focusing on lately? What else? What has been like your routine as of lately? For me, my routine is definitely going to be changing a lot for summer, but as of right now, it's been kind of just chill mornings and making sure that I go on a walk if I can, and you know, stuff like that. Just like taking care of myself has been a big focus of mine, my health and everything. Speaking of my health, I had my first in a long time like GERD attack, I guess. So now I've been trying to be much more careful with things. And I've had to take omeprazole again on kind of a semi-regular basis whenever I feel that. So that's been something. It's always been something, I feel like. There's just always something new going on. But, you know, like I said, it's kind of how life works. Life would be kind of boring if things just kind of stayed the same all the time. So it's kind of fun to switch it up a bit. Kind of running low on water. No, not really. Squeeze it out more. There we go. That's better. But I highly recommend these watercolors. Again, they're the Peter Popper Press watercolor set. This one has like metallic colors. I don't know the exact name because again, I got the set as a gift. I actually got 2 of them. So yeah, just check out Peter Popper Press watercolors if you can. If I didn't have this, like, I would personally buy just like a Crayola set of watercolors, to be honest. Like, I'm not super fancy with my art supplies, but I'm grateful for people that, you know that I'm into art and will get stuff like this, like nicer stuff. And I will cherish it for sure. I've had this set for 2 years and it's still going strong, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, I didn't use it all the time. There was times when I took breaks from using watercolor, and I've recently got back into it, but you know, for it to still be working after 2 years, that's pretty good. Almost done here though. I hope that you guys liked this sort of video, just chatting and catching up with you guys. Let me know what sort of topic you want me to discuss in the Thursday video. I would love to know. Or if you have any questions for me to discuss, like a Q&A sort of a thing, let me know that in the comments. But yeah, and if I don't get any suggestions, I will definitely do my own brainstorming and figure out something to talk about, kind of make it like an Erin Talks episode in a sense. But we'll see. I would definitely take any and all suggestions from the comment section down below. I love this page so much. That was so fun to do. Let's see if it did any damage on the back. All right, just some water stuff, but like other than that, it's not like it goes through the paper, so that's pretty good to know. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, everyone. Let me know if you watercolored or colored along with me. And again, on Thursday, we'll be coloring in this book, my other coloring book. And again, you can get my coloring books. They're not available right now for purchase, unfortunately, with everything going on. But if you happen to be in the area and go to one of my vendor events, I always sell my coloring books there. But I will be starting to figure that out real soon. Maybe I'll make a Depop listing of my coloring books. But yeah, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. Again, let me know your suggestions of what we can discuss on Thursday, and I will see you guys all then. Bye!